So, so Caitlin, we're talking here again for Hockey for Noobs here that, a lot of people are wondering what is this segment? Well, it's pretty kind of cool. So you talk about, you kind of came up with the idea and you and I have kind of kicked around. Tell us a little bit about, what it is kind of from your standpoint.
Sure. So I originally thought of it because my friends, my family, not really like extended family, they don't really know about hockey. And a lot of my followers on Instagram, probably 10 of them watch hockey, maybe only in the playoffs too. So I think the most common question that I get asked or I talk about with my friends when I bring up Rinkside Media or the Rinkside Report is, well, I just don't really understand all the whistles and all the rules that hockey has. And it's honestly a really valid question because the game is so fast paced and there are a lot of whistles for either icing, offside, and it's like there's no, when they do call an icing, they do call an offside. There's no like someone like in football coming right to the camera being like, okay, and we have like a 10-yard penalty on this for whatever reason. They don't really explain it. It's just kind of like something that you have to know, like what is going on in the game and how the game works. So if you don't know, you're like, well, why did the play just stop? Like what happens? You're just like confused. And then you're like, okay, the play is just going to quickly pick back up. They're going to go to a face off down the other end. And it's just like, oh, we're going to keep continuing playing. But for me, I just want people to know more about it. At first, when I was learning all about hockey, it took a while because there are a lot of rules and they keep changing the rules or they're tweaking the rules and you got to just keep up to date. But I think the main ones we've already discussed in our first episode with Hockey for Noobs. But I look forward to just explaining more little, even like strategy and how players can like pass along the boards and how players use strategy like against each other and like how the goalies come into play with passing and just like different rules that happen in the game that are common and not common. And we can even review playoffs that happened, this past season of all the different things that should have either been called or they missed or, wasn't called and did happen vice versa. But Hockey for Noobs,
drink your drink, dear.
You're not a noob. We're not trying to hate on you. We just want to help people know more about the sport that we love so much. And I think that's like the main key to this whole segment is we want to help people learn. We're willing to talk it out. We're willing to teach people. We want to hear questions. We want to hear comments. So if anyone has any questions or wants something really explained, drop a comment down below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. And Rob, I really appreciate you helping us out with YouTube and getting all of our media set up. So hit him up for any graphic design, shirts, merch, anything that you need help with social media wise. Rob's got you.
Sounds good. And again, we're going to wrap you guys up this time and we will talk to you next week. Maybe we'll be talking about a dominant lead in the playoffs. Because again, I know that's one thing that we got, but again, Hockey for Noobs is for you guys. And it's there's no shame not knowing what's going on. That's what we're here for.
Thanks, Rob. Thank you guys.